center, 7'1", number 7.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Tonight, we'll see the Washington Wizards as they play against the Atlanta Hawks. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Kristaps Porzingis.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. A front court is Rizushea and Johnson. Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's the monster in at the 5 down low. And for the Wizards, they've got Chris Middleton. Prime time is out there with Song. Then it's Coulibaly. And it's Vega in at the point guard. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Young with the ball. Pass to the monster. Young taking his time here. Takes a three. It's good from long range. Young's got the first 3 points tonight for Atlanta.
This guy makes those kind of shots just look so easy.
Here's Sarr. And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That's his first foul.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Here's Vega. Pass to Middleton. No good that time. And here's Daniels. And here's Young. Here's the monster. What a tremendous game he played against Minnesota.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Pass to Vega. They set the pick. Launches a three. Drills the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Middleton looking it over. Fires from deep. Trae Young grabs the miss. And has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Inside, Johnson dishes to Young. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Young's got 5 points so far.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
And one of those guys, Brent, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trae is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game.
There's a screen. Pass to Vega. Over Young. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Vega's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Here's the monster. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Now, Coulibaly. Three-pointer. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Chris Middleton. So, Brent, at this point of the season, do teams still have time to figure things out?
I think there's always time, Kevin, to figure out where you are. Again, the expectations in the early part of the season about how competitive your team was going to be, that's critical in your decision-making as to what you want to do with the roster. But if you think that you can get into a deep playoff run, you've got to be honest about how these parts are fitting in and whether or not you need a change.
So Johnson hits 2 of them. Here's Coulibaly. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He wants to talk to his guys.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for the Monster. The past month has been surreal. Putting up about 25 points per game, 11 rebounds, and 2 assists. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
So it's the Wizards now. 4-point game. Pass to Coulibaly. Nice ball movement by Washington. Middleton outside. Sarr sets the screen for Middleton. And it's off from 3-point range. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Young pass to Johnson. Down low. Here's the monster. Rebound, Washington. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Shooting 2. And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time. The Hawks leading. Now Daniels hasn't made one yet. Young outside. They set the screen. Buries it from three-point range. Here's Vega. He picked up 33 points in their last win against Milwaukee.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off it.
Washington with the ball. Following the three-pointer by Trae Young. Vega, that's good.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now, here is Young. A 14-point game for him in the win against Minnesota.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And Sarr pulls it down.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Sarr with it. Covered by Johnson. Here's Primetime. He gives the team some steady offense. A bit under 10 points a game. Vega, that's good.
He's firing on all cylinders. Has to be happy with his 4 of 5 shooting from the field so far.
Now, here is Young. He's got 8. They set the pick. To the paint. Stolen away. Picked his pocket. To the inside. Here's the monster. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
And now let's go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Brian Keefe.
Now, I asked him about trying to slow down Trae Young, and the coach said you have to get the ball out of his hands. He can hurt you with the pass and with his shot. I'm not going to be surprised if you see them blitzing and doubling him a good portion of the game. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Now, here's Johnson, and it's good for 2.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Now is the time. Get loud and welcome your Wizards.
Whitmore, he's checked in for the Wizards.
Let's give him a big hand.
With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a look at this season's stingiest defensive teams. Number 1, the Wizards.
And sometimes a team will get one guy who can block. Other times a guy finds ways to get others involved in blocking. It can be contagious. If he can do it, why not me? Then all of a sudden you look up and you're leading the league in blocks.
Coulibaly finds Whitmore. And Young comes over to help and bears the call on Ricochet. That's his first foul.
3rd team foul.
Pass to Whitmore. Sarr sets the screen for Whitmore. Lets it go from 11. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
An old school shot from Whitmore. There is still some value in that mid-range.
Atlanta's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. It's Young on the wing. 8 points for him. Pass to Johnson. Daniels with it. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Here's Vega. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Hawks. Well, Monster's got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, Daniels. He has yet to score. There's the pick. The kick out to Young. Down low. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
You can see there just the threat of Young pulling up. It's going to open up the two-man game. The defender forced to come out and respect the deep shot, and Trae able to make the play.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
And for Daniels, it's still about finding his niche. It's the potential of Daniels that keeps you tantalized, a swingman that can play multiple defensive positions.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
And, guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
And the first one at the line is good. Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for the Monster. Porzingis is coming in for Rizachet. And Thunder subbed in for Young. That one misses. Wizards trail by 7. And it's McCollum in the corner. Pass to Carrington. Screen by Valanciunas. Here's Carrington. Goes up at the stripe. Johnson with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Can't get it to fall.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Here's Carrington. Lets the 3 fly. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Pass to Carey. Back to Daniels. There's the triple. Can't hit that one. The Wizards have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Here's McCollum. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. The Hawks leading by 4. Johnson in the corner. Back to Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. And here's Daniels. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Daniels.
Assisted by
Daniels has got his 3rd assist on the night. The Wizards shooting 40% here in the early stages. Pass to Whitmore. And And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And when you watch Whitmore, he's much bigger than your average wing. Creates a different type of matchup.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Whitmore.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. So for the Hawks, Kane, he's checked in for Johnson. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Daniels. And both free throws good for Whitmore. Here's Carey. Talking about that win against the Timberwolves, he was definitely a major factor as well. Porzingis with a screen on McCollum. Here he goes. And it's Carey missing.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Pass to Valanciunas.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play in the first quarter. And here's McCollum for 3. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Finding some space out there on the perimeter was McCollum, and he finds ways to knock it down.
Now Alexander Walker. Here's Carey. Alexander Walker with the ball. Clock at 4. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. They trail by 1. Pass to Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. 1:09 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Carey, still without a basket. Porzingis with a screen on McCollum. And Okongwu slams it in.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Here's Carrington. There's 48 seconds left here in the opening quarter. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And he gets it to go.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop down low at 7-3. Porzingis over the top.
Cullen passes to Valanciunas. Pass to Carrington. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
The Wizards have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Two shots.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. Wizards making a switch here. George is checked in, and the Hawks making a change here as well. Cool Hands checked in for Porzingis. And he's good on the second. 23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Carey. No scoring in this one. Alexander Walker on the wing. And again, it's Atlanta.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
1 second left. That shot off. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Hey, Bones, what do you think is a part of the game that some casual fans don't really understand that well?
Well, Kevin, outside of the contest right here in front of us, let's think about the long schedule that teams are dealing with. How many times the coaches employ different lineups and strategies so that by the end of the year, they have optionality in what they can do on the floor.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Kelly Olynyk running out there with cool hands. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Carey in at the 2 guard. Here's Kane. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First team foul.
Olynyk not afraid to get physical out there with the defense all around him.
For Atlanta, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
First free throw is good.
Well, Kelly Olynyk coming into the league as the league has shifted to the pace and space play, and Kelly more than capable as a 5-man of drilling the outside shot.
And Washington making a change here. Koulibaly's checked in. Atlanta also making some changes here. Johnson comes in for Thunder. And Trae Young subbed in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And so Olynyk nails both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Sarr gets good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Young. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Wizards.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Atlanta. Now, here is Young. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And there's the foul. It's on Koulibaly. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Young passes to cool hands. Here's Kane. Johnson outside. From downtown. Sinks the triple. Johnson's got 7.
A rhythm shooter. I think I heard drums. I like Johnson using that in the offense.
Pass to Vega. From about 16. And it falls over the rim and in.
Yeah, this is what you love about him, the confidence on that mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
Olynyk sets a screen for Young. Master Olynyk.
Wizards foul.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Jalen Johnson.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards
Shooting for Atlanta.
for effective field goal percentage.
Kelly Olynyk.
And it shows you
2
how
shots.
confident he's playing right now.
First free throw is good.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Chris Middleton's checked in for George. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Wizards trail by 4. Pass to Sarr. Back to Coulibaly. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Vega. 10 points for him. Had the space there, but it's offline.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Olynyk, a screen on Middleton. Young finds Olynyk. Rebound by the Wizards. Sarr's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Vega. On the wing, Coulibaly. Sarr with it. Inside. With the fadeaway. Here's Vega. Middleton outside. They get it back. A 3-ball. Vega, that's good. Vega's got 13.
It's first triple of the second quarter, 3rd of the game.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Show us your best dance move. Let's go.
And the Hawks making a change here. Porzingis is checked in. Now we get a chance to view the NBA leaders in assists. Trae Young on top.
It's hard to argue with his status as the best passer in the NBA right now. He just distributes the ball so well.
So it's the Hawks now. Now, here's Johnson. He had 13 points in the win against Minnesota. And here is Olynyk, 6 to shoot. Young, no good.
Yeah, better than giving up a layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Vega, that's good. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now, here is Young. 8 points for him. Master Olynyk. Screen by Olynyk. Here's Kane. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Kane's got his first basket of the night. The Wizards have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Now, Sarr. Good, nice job down low. Sarr's got the lead up to 1 now for Washington.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Young passes to Porzingis. Now Young. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Nice shot by Porzingis.
You got to stay in front of Porzingis, especially when he rolls out of the pick and roll. Even though that's not a guarantee, you're going to stop it.
Pass to Coulibaly. Sarr with it. Middleton the pass to Vega. Over Young. Another one falls for Washington.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Here's Kane. Top of the key, Porzingis. And it's blocked. Middleton with it. A 14-point game for him in the win against Milwaukee.
Let's just not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
Here's Young. 4-point game. Up top, Porzingis. Over Sarr. Not enough on that one as it misses.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Coulibaly. A 14-point game for him in the win against Milwaukee. Pass to Sarr. Four on the shot clock. Pulls it up. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Got a piece of it. Now Coulibaly hasn't made one yet. And that one good. Now it's a 6-point Wizards lead.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Cam Whitmore, he's checked in for Washington. And then for Atlanta, the Monsters checked in for Olynyk. Reza Shea is coming in for Jalen Johnson. And Daniels subbed in for Trae Young. The Hawks trail by 6. And here's Daniels. Pass to the Monster. Out to Porzingis to halt the run. And Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And the foul called on Porzingis. That's foul number 2 for him.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Substitution for your Wizards. Number 13, Harrington.
Here's Whitmore. He's got 6. Sarr sets the screen for Whitmore. Porzingis with the rebound. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 6-point game. Daniels with it. Pass to the Monster. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And it's Reza Shea missing. Wizards leading by 6. And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Now Daniels. Here's the Monster. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
The assist.
Daniels has got 4 assists now tonight.
snappy pass there from Daniels. He knows moving the ball well is a big part of why he's got court time.
Pass to Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
So it's Atlanta now after the basket by Washington. The offensive rebound, the monster, that's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. Washington's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Pass to Vega. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Wizards.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
And that one misses. Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu comes in for Porzingis. And Thunder subbed in for Kane. And the second free throw, good. The Hawks trail by 7. Here's Carey, still without a basket. And here's Daniels. Ball's knocked loose and out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Almost halfway through the season, let's check out the standings in the East. You look at the Wizards. They're 4th in the conference and looking to make a move the latter part of the season. And, of course, the Atlanta Hawks, 2 spots down.
And if you look at the Hawks right now, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they hope they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
Here's Whitmore. 6 points for him. And now, let's take a look at the upcoming schedule for the Washington Wizards. On Tuesday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Thursday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers.
And looking at this stretch for them, I think they should have no problem dispatching most of their opponents if they can avoid that pitfall of playing down to the level of the competition. But that's easier said than done.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Whitmore. The Hawks trail by 9. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Wizards making a switch here. Jones is checked in. And let's take a moment to show you the NBA's best rebounding teams over the last 10 games. The Wizards 5th.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
On defense, Washington. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Here's Carey. Still yet to score. To the middle. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Now, there are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. They host the 76ers after this game. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. Pass to Carrington. In the corner, it's Whitmore. Over Rizachet. And it's Whitmore missing. The Hawks trail by 7. Out left to the wing. Down low. Here's Carey. Misses the layup. Now here's Jones. Covered by Okongwu. Okongwu against Jones. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Cool Hands checked in for the Monster.
Number 33. Number 33.
Here's Whitmore. The Wizards with another miss. Atlanta's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for McCollum. He's right around 9 points a night, 2 assists and 3 rebounds. And he can play some valuable minutes on the wing for this team.
I just want to kick back and lounge here because when this guy's hot, it's a love story. And when he's cold, it's a nightmare. So sit back, get your popcorn. Let's see what he does.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Valanciunas.
2 minutes.
He has yet to score.
In the second quarter. 2 minutes.
Pass to Jones. McCollum outside. Puts up a 3. That one's a miss. His 3rd shot of the game. He's made 1 of them. Here's Carey, and he drives in, and Jones sends it back. And it's out of bounds, last touch by Jones. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
There's 1:38 left here in the second. Pass to Rizachet. Here's Cool Hands, defended by Jones. 5 on the clock. Daniels from outside. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And you can see how comfortable Daniels is running that pick and roll. He called his own number that time.
We've got 1:13 left to play here in the second quarter. Screen by Jones. Beyond the arc. Atlanta with the rebound. Riza with it. 9-point game his last outing. Pass to Carey. Okongwu with a screen on McCollum. Here's Carey. He's guarded by McCollum. And it's Riza missing. The Wizards with the lead. McCollum outside. And here's Jones. Here's Carrington. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Here is Daniels. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Cool Hands to the paint. Here's Carey. Lays it up off the glass. Carey's got his first 2 points of the night.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
From deep three-point land, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Wizards lead by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. With Quinn Snyder, Coach, they came at you offensively, so what has to change for you defensively?
Well, a lot, obviously, with everybody on the floor. They're capable of doing this, but we're not. It's just too easy.
Got to tighten things up as we go along. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for the participant.
Welcome, everybody. The Washington Wizards in our featured matchup, and what a competitive half it's been.
I love the depth of this team, man. Their subs have been huge tonight, giving them a scoring punch that they've needed most.
And credit their coach for a rather liberal substitution pattern. He mixed and matched beautifully in that first half. And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping up here in the midseason.
Well, right now for Washington, they've been hanging around the upper echelon, playing with good energy. Feels like the chemistry is right with this team. They put themselves in the championship discussion.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Washington shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. They've got Sarr. He's out there with prime time. Chris Middleton is out there with Koulibaly. And it's Vega in at the point. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. The Wizards have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. So he comes up empty, missing both. The Hawks trailing. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Daniels. To the inside for the tie. It's tipped. Now Coulibaly. Nothing on the board. Now Sarr, defended by Young. Here's Vega, shoots the three. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
So it's Atlanta now, following the three-pointer by Washington. And here we go. Washington fast break. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Nice body control there from Chris Middleton. Stays with that even after contact.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
For Washington, Chris Middleton. Shooting 1.
A solid passer and rebounder, but it's really scoring where Middleton shows up big. He can be just relentless on that end of the floor.
Now, here is Young. Pass to the monster. Takes the 13-footer. Kingston grabs the board.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
No problems knocking that one down. Coulibaly's got the lead up to 11 now for the Wizards.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Young outside. To the left side wing. Johnson outside. Young outside. Here's the monster. 14 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Young to end the run. Rebounded by the Wizards. Primetime's got 4 rebounds in this game.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's Vega. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. The Wizards working the ball around now. Coulibaly. A three-pointer, no good.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Daniels passes to Young. Here's the monster. Pass to Rizachet. From deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Rizachet has got it back down to within single digits for Atlanta. Washington's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Sarr with it. 11 points in the game. There's the pick from past the arc. Trae Young grabs the miss.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Pass to Rizachet. Knocked away. Daniels kicks to Johnson. They get it back. Rizachet in the corner. Now, here is Young. Another shot. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Young's got 10.
Hey, this guy has some unreal range. Young can make it work from just about anywhere.
Now Sarr. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Vega. And again, Washington no good. The Hawks trail by 6. Pass to Daniels. Johnson, the pass to the monster. There's a good screen. Inside. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Now here's Middleton. Here's Vega. Here's Sarr. Here's Vega. Shoots over Rizachet. The Wizards with another miss. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. Down low, trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Nice pass and strong finish. Johnson just powering that one down.
Middleton on the wing. Pass to Vega. Now Sarr. He's got 11 to end the cold streak. Rebound by the Hawks. Johnson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Young outside. Over Koulibaly. Young, no good. Wizards have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Pass to Sarr. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Rizachet.
Yeah, easy call.
The Wizards have gone 9 of 13 from the line.
Sarr taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
George is checked in for Chris Middleton. Then for the Hawks, Porzingis, he's checked in for the Monster. Money comes in for Rizachet. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Young. Good on the second free throw. Here is Daniels. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
Looking now at the numbers for Johnson. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. He's averaging 15 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he does a great job of just attacking the glass, really determined to track it down.
Anticipation, when it comes to rebounding, that can separate elite ones from average ones.
And here's Daniels, screened by Porzingis. Daniels kicks to Porzingis. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got assist number 5 here tonight.
CTH, can't teach height. Porzingis is big and completes the play.
Koulibaly with it, defended by Alexander Walker. Right wing. Sarr with it. Johnson's there. Sarr with it. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Outside, Porzingis. Back to Daniels. Shot clock at 6. For the tie. Good on the triple. Daniels has got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
Man, if Daniels is hitting that, it really opens up the offense.
Here's Koulibaly. To the paint. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. This break gives us the chance to see which teams have been the most successful in the transition game this month. Number 5, the Hawks.
I mean, it's about the pace they've played with here offensively. They don't look like they're showing any signs of slowing down.
Thunder's checked in for Atlanta. The Hawks have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Johnson in the corner. Clock at 6. For the lead. Kingston grabs the board. Primetime's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Jones. Pass to Kingston. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Primetime's got his second basket of the night. The Hawks trailing. Now, Alexander Walker. Here's Carey. He's defended by Koulibaly. Here's Carey. From the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Kane's got 5.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Pass to Carrington. Puts the move on. And he sinks the layup. Carrington's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
And for Porzingis, gosh, a dunk looks so easy.
And so George will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Pass to Jones. Porzingis with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on court.
For the Wizards, Valanciunas is checked in for prime time. And Cam Whitmore's subbed in for Koulibaly. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Cool Hands checked in for Johnson. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Alexander Walker passes to Carey. Yes, that goes in. And now a 3-point Hawks lead.
It would take some very special defense to stop him once he gets that close to the bucket, and they weren't special that time.
Here's Carrington. He's got 7. Whitmore finds Valanciunas. Pass to Carrington. And a wide open look for Whitmore. Trains it from beyond the arc. He's got 11.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
Here's Carey. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Over George. And it's Carey missing. Washington's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. To the inside, Valanciunas. Nice D from Porzingis. Atlanta's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Carey passes to Porzingis. Good on the shot. Porzingis has got 12 in the game.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Carrington. Pass to Whitmore. There's the 3. That one misses.
2 minutes.
The Hawks leading.
The third quarter. 2 minutes.
Here's Carey. Now here's Porzingis for 3. The rebound by Carrington. Carrington's got 4 rebounds in this game. 1:41 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Whitmore. 6 on the shot clock. Fades and shoots. Kane grabs the board. The Hawks shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Alexander Walker with the ball. Here's Carey. Out to the right wing. Here's Cool Hands. And a miss there on the triple. Washington trailing. To the middle. Here's Carrington. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Atlanta.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
And he makes the first. Washington making some changes. Primetime comes in for Jonas Valanciunas, and it's C.J. McCollum in for George. And a change for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in. Good on both. 1:03 left to play in the third. Now, Alexander Walker lets it go with a 3. And it's Carey missing. Washington shooting 41% from the floor so far in the third. Primetime, the pass to Jones. And here's McCollum for the lead. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 3rd assist on the night. The Hawks trail by 3. 34 seconds left here in the third quarter. Carey passes to Porzingis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Porzingis, one of those big guys who you don't worry about substituting off the floor late in games. Over an 80% shooter from the line for his career.
For Atlanta, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
Porzingis at the line for 2.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
Kristaps Porzingis, throughout his career, continues to look for good health. And when he is that, he's a force.
And the Hawks making a change here. Young's checked in. And both free throws good for Porzingis.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Here's Primetime. He has 6. And it's Carrington missing.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Now, here is Young.
Wizards foul. Carrington. First personal foul. Second team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Trae Young. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line.
He was able to tie it up, but he has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Tie game in Washington. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And so in the game for the Hawks, in the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Reza Shea in at the 3 slot.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Reza Shea.
And I love how active McCollum is. Superb at drawing contact on the way up.
And GA, what you have to admire about C.J. McCollum is he is the consummate pro.
Yeah, at this stage of his career, he's the adult in the room, and he's grown into a connector on the floor while still being that professional scorer.
If we're going to talk about, the craftiest players, Brent, in the NBA, where would you rank C.J. McCollum?
CJ is one of my favorite guards in the league to watch. This guy is not overpowering physically, Kevin, but his efficiency and the way that he is so smooth on getting to his scoring zones is something that I don't think we appreciate enough.
And so McCollum nails both of them.
Your classic combo guard. C.J. McCollum can play off the ball as a shooting guard, but also can run the point at times, a valuable piece for this team.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Pass to Vega. To the wing right side. Czar with it. Middleton for 3. Craps in the tray. And the Wizards lead by 1.
If he's making shots like that, the teammates want to feed that confidence. Middleton with a sweet stroke.
And here's Young. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here is Daniels. The tray. The three-pointer is right on target.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Here's Vega. McCollum outside. Here's Primetime. Pass to Middleton. 4 on the clock. Song, the pass to Kingston. Rebound, Atlanta. Young's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Johnson dishes to Young. From outside the arc. Rebound, Washington. Saars got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Here's the monster after the basket by Washington. Reza Shea in the corner. Now Daniels. Here's the screen. Over Middleton. Vega grabs the miss. Vega's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. For 3, Middleton hands it from downtown. And now a 3-point Wizards lead.
And that's what Middleton is known for, a remarkable outside shooter, and that release got off pretty quick.
Now, here is Young. Pass to the monster. It's blocked, and it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Coulibaly, he's checked in for the Wizards.
0. Coulibaly.
And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Hawks passing it around. Just 5 to shoot. Throws it up high. And he goes in for the dunk.
And you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
It's time for the dance camp. And you see yourself on the big.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to catch what Brian Keefe told his team during that break. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Here's Primetime. Out to the wing. From 18 feet away. That's short off the rim. Hawks have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Daniels, no good. Washington's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. Vega, that's good.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And so it's Atlanta with it, following the bucket by the Wizards. Johnson outside. Off target from outside.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Saar with it. Inside, here's Vega, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Now, here is Young. Pass Gives to the monster. Shoots from 12. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Wizards leading by 5. Here's Coulibaly. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
Now here's Johnson. Hung outside. Here's the monster. The kick out to Young. Tries to save it. Here is Daniels. He's defended by Coulibaly. The Hawks again can't hit.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Pass to Song. Here's Vega. Coulibaly with it. Fires for 3. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Young with no one around. That 3 off the mark.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Over to the wing. Vega the pass to Sarr. Now here's Middleton. He's tightly guarded. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Daniels kicks to Johnson. Back to Daniels. Pass to Rizachet. Johnson left side. Here's the monster. Trying to get something going. And that one's good. Rizachet.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical junction.
Now Sarr. This one for 3. The Wizards with another miss.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
And here's Daniels. It's Young on the wing. He's defended by Coulibaly. A nice shot by Young.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
Here's Coulibaly. He takes it in. Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Now Johnson. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
You got to expect Johnson to take his shots from outside when he has them.
The Wizards have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Sarr with it. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Wizards basketball. At the line for the Wizards, Rex Middleton. 1 shot.
And no good on the technicals, so unable to pick that one up.
Middleton, a talented scorer and a very dogged defender. He's accomplished a lot as a champion and a multi-time All-Star.
Porzingis is checked in for the Hawks. Here's Carrington, defended by Young. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. The Hawks trail by 3. Pass to Daniels. Knocks it loose. Here's Koulibaly. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
And up for your Wizards, number 9, Jimmy Vega.
Puts it up off the inbound. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Daniels has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Riesensham. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Yeah, clutch play there. No reason to risk the jumper when you can get to the rack.
And no reason to settle in that situation. If they're going to give that up, he's going to take all of it.
At the line for the Hawks, Lisa City. One shot.
On the free throw, no good. The Wizards with the lead. Drives to the hoop. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Hawks ball.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Daniels. Outside, Porzingis. Over Sarr. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Porzingis passes to Young. Clock at 2 to take the lead.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. And another miss by Washington.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Here's Porzingis. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Washington's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the 4th. Pass to Vega. Here's Sarr. Here's Primetime, guarded by Porzingis. Primetime, the pass to Middleton. Connects from three-point range. Middleton's got 12 points in just the second half.
Chris Middleton has been waiting for moments like that.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
Let's direct your attention to the court.
The Hawks trail by 4. Young outside, pass to Daniels. The three. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Washington has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Coulibaly, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Here's the monster. And it's denied.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
Here's 1:59 left to play here in the fourth. Middleton outside. Takes a 3. Porzingis with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 4. Young outside. To the inside. Stolen by Middleton. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Porzingis with the block.
That's a forgotten skill as Porzingis able to get up there and throw that one away. He's finished top 10 in blocks a couple of times.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And Washington has possession. They lead by 4. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Washington, Vega taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Now, here is Young. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Drawing a foul down low. Trae Young earning that trip to the line.
Shooting for Atlanta, Trae Young taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5.
There's some steely moments that come from Trae Young, and I'll tell you what, if the defense is getting under his skin, he rarely shows that.
And so Young nails them both.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Here's Vega. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Vega's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Now, here is Young.
Young determined on that play there. The foul not keeping him from getting up the shot.
At the line for the Hawks, Trae Young, taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 5. And so he hits both.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip, drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Here's Vega. He's covered by Daniels. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
They set the pick. Here's Vega. Frames it from downtown.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the three.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team.
Here they come, DC family. It's your Wizards. One more time, DC family. Your Wizards dancer.
.23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Rebound, Washington. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Kristaps Porzingis, 3rd personal foul, 4th team foul. At the line for 2, Chris Middleton.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
At the line for 2, Coulibaly.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5. Now, Riza-Shea. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now.
You stand to the floor. Let's hear it for Almost There.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
5th personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for Washington, Middleton taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
And so it's the Wizards with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.